Currently, it is 32 degrees Celsius outside. Now, if there's a tiny bit of a wind, yeah, it's not that bad. If the wind goes away, it gets really hot, and it gets so hot that it feels like I'm melting, which is a good thing because today I'm starting a cut. I've been working out for 12 and a half years right now, and I've never done a cut. I was always on this lean bulk phase for the whole 12 and a half years. I always wanted to get, bigger and stronger, but I never wanted to get like fat. So I never went like on a full bulking mode. I was just always on a lean bulk trying to gain muscle mass. Right now I am weighing around 96, 97 kilos. And right now I'm gonna start a cut. So why did I decide to do a cut? Honestly, just out of sheer curiosity and interest. I wanna see how do I look, when I have a tiny bit less of fat. I wanna see how would it impact my endurance while running. And just because I've never done it. And I'm really changing things up right now. I'm going, from mainly focusing on building muscle to building endurance. So I decided that maybe I should do another new thing that's a new thing for me, which would be a weight cut. By the way, I apologize immediately if I'm not really making sense while talking or I'm mis-talking, because for the last couple of nights my sleep is so bad because it's so hot during the nights that I don't know how much sleep I'm getting, but definitely not enough, and my brain is like in limp mode right now. The way I'm going to be doing things is I'm just going to be weighing myself every single morning on an empty stomach, and I'm probably going to be taking either a photo or a video each day to track my progress. Now, because I'm doing this for the first time, there's going to be a lot of mistakes and there's going to be a lot of things for me to learn. Even though I've been lifting weights for over 12 years right now, I never managed to get on a decent diet. I never managed to eat clean. I never, the way I eat is horrible. So that's gonna be a difficult thing that I'll need to fix. But the good thing is, because I'm going from mainly building muscle to endurance training, I started running more. I started cycling this past week. So I'm going to be definitely doing, things that burn quite a bit more calories than just regular workouts. So that's going to be helping things. So there's going to be some things that are going to make this cut easier, some things that it's going to make harder. So it's going to be an interesting 6 weeks. Why did I decide to do this for 6 weeks? I don't even know. It seemed just like a good amount of time. As usual, I'm just jumping into things without thinking too much. So, it might change, but it probably won't. Again, I'm just doing this just out of sheer interest. So we'll see how these 6 weeks will go. I don't even know where to hide right now. It's hot outside, it's hot inside. A shower only helps for a couple of minutes. My car was in a cool garage, but it has no AC, so it's gonna get hot soon. I just went to a grocery store and if I'm not trying to buy any junk, as I usually do, it seems like the store's empty. There's nothing to buy. I walked in circles in the store and legit, I really wanted donuts, shouldn't buy those. I really wanted gummy bears, shouldn't buy those. So I just walked a couple of circles, bought myself a drink, and just left. It's weird how I'm used to just buying complete junk, and just now it's it seems like the store is empty. Cheers. I'm not even kidding, this heat is too much for me. And the bad thing is, I don't think this is the end. I think this is the middle of it, or the beginning of it. But honestly, since I bought myself my bike, I've been riding not a lot, but too much for my legs to handle, because they're just not used to it. Then yesterday I went out for a run, and I got back to my old job, which is quite a physically demanding job. So I'm not gonna work out today. I'm just gonna give myself a day off. I think I'm just gonna do a physique update as basically some sort of a baseline to see where I'm beginning. I'm gonna weigh myself, and I'm just gonna try to survive through today and probably get some sleep before I go off to work tomorrow, because this heat is too much for me. Honestly, like, it seems like 30 degrees Celsius is high, but maybe not that high, but I think I'm just bad at handling heat, maybe. Well, I got myself my starting weight. Now all is left to do basically to do some sort of a physique check-in to see where I'm starting and how am I going to look in 6 weeks. So this is completely relaxed, flexed.
Pretend I move the mountains to be your friend. I wanna know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you. I would have bent the earth in two just to get to our ever after.
I am sweating from flexing, so yeah, it's still really hot, even though it's later in the day. It didn't get much cooler, but yeah. It's gonna be an interesting 6 weeks because this is my first time doing a proper cut, and by saying proper, I mean attempting actually, because I don't know how it's gonna go. Because to be completely honest, even though I've been working out for 12 and a half years, I always was one of those meatheads whose idea was always just work out as much as you can, eat as much as you can, and just rest as much as you can. So actually the knowledge I have, you know, made in 12 and a half years is actually little. So I know nothing about cutting, so it's gonna be definitely an interesting 6 weeks. But I'd say, you know, learning something new is always, you know, fun. Now, if you watch this, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.